Hi everyone, my name is Gabrielle and I'm an academic success coach at Cleveland State University's Tutoring and Academic Success Center, also known as TASK. Today we'll be continuing our series called 10 Tips in 10 Minutes, and today's topic will be perfecting the presentation. So why do we present? Presenting is a huge part of becoming a well-rounded college student. In the next 10 minutes, you will receive 10 tips to hopefully make you the best presenter possible. Tip number 1 is making a mind map. Mind mapping is a process whereby you'll literally map out the content you're planning to present using a visual outline. This simple step elevates your presentation by allowing you to more easily structure your information to a thoughtful and compelling flow. Here are a couple examples of mind maps. So right here we can see this is a general using a mind maps image. And we can see each of the branches are big, broad topics. And within those big, broad topics, like career, we have growth, planning, and passion. So if you were to make a presentation about career paths, you could break it into these subsections and then go into those subsections even more specifically. Tip number 2 is using a design template. You might think of PowerPoint presentation ideas, or you might be tempted to make a colorful presentation, but it's harder than it looks to catch the attention of your fellow colleagues and to maintain it. Try to use a design template that offers your presentation consistency. Do not overload your slides with lots and lots of colors or pictures and text box. So here we have a few images of just themed design templates. So we can see they're very structured, very professional, but you can also have fun with the color themes. So we can see a few here and just how they're used in presentation. Tip number 3 is highlighting the most important points. A lot of student presenters make the mistake of saying too much about their topic. Overloading your slides with content results in a cluttered presentation. Try to edit down your content to the main points that support your topic. Less is more in the presentation world. Tip number 4 is to make a wonderful visual aid. Just as you don't want to sit through a long presentation that solely consists of one person talking at you, your audience doesn't either. Save them and yourself from boredom by including beautiful visual aids. Some options are videos, GIFs, for photos, and more. You can also use fun memes, and show who you are. Tip number 5 is don't read from your slides. You've probably asked yourself how to give a good speech. The first trick is to not read the information from your slides. The presentation is made for the ones attending it. So you as a presenter, you describe the ideas. The only parts of the speech which you largely discuss should be included, and try to challenge your colleagues to ask you questions. Tip number 6 is good eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most important presentation tips for students. Many students are nervous, so it's really easy to look down. Tip number 7 is to pace yourself. One of the biggest traps newbie presenters fall into is speaking too fast. When you're nervous, it can make it difficult to take your time. Rushing through slides might give off the wrong impression. You might be tempted to rush through a presentation because when you reach the end, it'll be over. No eyes will be on you, your teacher will give you feedback, and everything will be over. But slow down a bit. Use a few seconds of silence to help you organize your thoughts. Effectively using pauses and silence will add impact to your speech. Take time to practice your pace to exude a ton of confidence and command over your topic. Tip number 8 is knowing more than you share. A good tip is to have a sheet full of information that you use to prepare for your presentation. This sheet isn't something you'll be reading off of, it will more be a resource, so then it's easier for you to answer questions from your peers and professors. Tip number 9 is to show who you are. Don't be afraid to show your personality. Include some pop culture references in your presentations or just show who you are. It's important to show your confidence and engage your audience. The more presentations you give, you'll be able to show your personality even more. And tip number 9 is to rehearse. Don't think of it as practicing, think of it as a rehearsal, as if you're doing a play or some other rehearsal. This will help you really emulate your audience, and the performance that a presentation can be. And remember, it can be very fun to give a presentation if you rehearse. A lot of times you can rehearse in front of your family, your roommates, anyone that will help. And that's all we have today. We really hope at Task that these tips will help you become a confident presenter and student. The best thing you can do is believe in yourself. I have added tutoring at csuohio.edu, which is the tutoring center's email and phone. And on this slide, we have information on how to sign up for a coaching appointment. So you'll log into Starfish via CampusNet. You'll click on Starfish in your student tab. Click on the home link. In the upper left corner, click My Success Network, and you'll see a coaching link. You can click Schedule Appointment, and then it'll show a calendar, all of the coaches, and it should be pretty easy. But if you have any questions, you can email or call Task. We hope that this presentation was very helpful, and we look forward to potentially working with you at Task. Have a good one.